Asia-Pacific Regional Hub. On behalf of the organizers, I welcome all of you to the 2021 United Nations Responsible Business and Human Rights Forum Asia-Pacific, the New Decade of Action. The call for a decade of action could not be more timely. 2021 marks the final 10 years to achieve the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development and the Sustainable Development Goals. June 2021 also marks the 10th anniversary of the United Nations Human Rights Council's endorsement of the United Nations Guiding Principles. The United Nations Guiding Principles on Business and Human Rights represent the global authoritative standard for what companies need to do to address human rights abuses connected to their businesses. Considering the linkages between sustainable development and human rights, as well as the significant power held by modern-day corporations, the UNGPs have a tremendous potential to drive positive change for the poorest and the most marginalized people in our societies, those that risk being left behind, especially now amidst the socio-economic crisis caused by the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic. It is in this context that the 8 UN agencies in the Asia-Pacific region, namely International Labour Organization, International Organization for Migration, United Nations Children Fund, United Nations Development Programme, United Nations Economic and Social Commission for Asia and the Pacific, United Nations Entity for Gender Equality and the Empowerment of Women, United Nations Environmental Programme, and the United Nations Working Group on Business and Human Rights have joined hands to reflect on the progress made so far and recalibrate for the next decade. Held annually since 2016, the Responsible Business and Human Rights Forum convenes governments, civil society organizations, human rights defenders, trade unions, academia, national human rights institutions, business enterprises, and industry associations for a constructive dialogue and peer learning to strengthen responsible business and human rights in the region. The 2021 forum aims at taking a stock of the progress and discuss challenges and opportunities for advancing responsible business in the region. It will also explore how existing vulnerabilities have been exposed and amplified by the ongoing pandemic and discuss the need to view the crisis as an opportunity to drive change. The 2021 forum brings over 70 hours of content spread across 46 sessions on a wide range of topics over 4 days, 1st to the 4th of June. Pre-forum sessions and safe spaces were facilitated for various stakeholders on the 28th and the 31st of May. During the 4 days, over 200 speakers will share their perspectives with participants who have registered from nearly 100 countries. We are thrilled this year because we are breaking the language barriers this year. All the sessions featured in 12 languages, namely Bangla, English, Hindi, Indonesian Bahasa, Japanese, Korean, Malay, Mandarin, Sinhalese, Tamil, Thai, and Vietnamese. All the sessions will be streamed live via forum platform, rbhrforum.com, YouTube, and Facebook. Now, to kick off the forum, we would like to play a video message by the senior leadership of all the co-organizing UN agencies. Can we play the video, please? Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of all the organizers, let me welcome you to the United Nations Virtual Forum on Responsible Business and Human Rights in Asia Pacific.
The pandemic has been a stark reminder that we are all in this together. It has shown the need for us to collaborate and deepen our efforts at regional cooperation. We must keep trade flowing and make supply chain more resilient. But we should also protect those most disadvantaged. Finally, we need to urgently address our common environmental challenges. Together, we must seize the opportunity to build a common agenda for Asia and the Pacific for building back better.
We have 9 years to reach the 2030 SDG goals. With COVID setbacks, the active involvement and investments of the business sector is even more essential to get us there. Human rights due diligence must be embraced by all as we implement the UN guiding principles on business and human rights over the next decade. This calls on companies to systematically assess and address their impact on both people and the planet, while acknowledging that their operations are never neutral, whether during conflict or in peace.
Human rights and the environment are deeply intertwined. Human rights cannot be universally enjoyed without a clean and healthy environment for all, and sustainable environmental governance cannot exist without respect for human rights. Businesses are central to both of these objectives. Responsible conduct by companies means advancing, protecting, and promoting environmental rights. Both planet and people have infinite potential, but the rights of neither can be taken for granted in the pursuit of opportunity.
Businesses can take meaningful action to support women's economic empowerment and ensure these efforts are transparent, measured, reported, and aligned to areas that have the greatest impact. The world is better with more women at the table, and responsible business leaders hold a critical piece of the puzzle to bring about such transformation for gender equality.
During the pandemic, frontline workers, many of them migrants, have played critical roles in all types of businesses, which have benefited indirectly through, for example, their staff's reliance on migrant care workers for necessary healthcare, childcare, housework, and more. We must recognize the countless benefits and development impact that come with migration when it is managed in a safe, regular, and orderly manner. A successful recovery will only be possible if it is fully inclusive of migrants.
Businesses play a crucial role in shaping the world in which children live, through their actions, influence, and command of resources. The COVID-19 pandemic has highlighted the risks of overlooking the links between businesses and child rights. Business practices, including working conditions, data mining, marketing, supply chain management, environmental impact, and investments, all impinge on children and their families in ways that can have lifelong consequences.
The 10th anniversary of the UN Guiding Principles on Business and Human Rights provides an excellent opportunity to assess the progress made so far in promoting business respect for human rights and in holding corporations accountable for human rights abuses. This forum should allow us to discuss what needs to be done differently during the next decade to create a just economic order.
It is often said that in crisis there's opportunity. This can only be true if we commit to tangible, meaningful steps that significantly move the needle on the many social injustices laid bare by the pandemic. The time for action is now. We must work together in partnership in order to pursue a human-centered, sustainable, and inclusive recovery based on social dialogue and the promotion of decent work.
Let us commit to action
for an economic development that is inclusive
and safeguards our environment.
Let us commit to the principled collaboration
of business and the international community
to meet the challenges of social injustice.
Let us work together
to create from this crisis
lasting opportunity
for all of humanity.
Thank you everyone for joining us. Stay tuned and join us again at 9:30 for the discussion with thought leaders on business and human rights in Asia. Thank you.